Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Jesus TV, my return subscribers. Thank you so very much for always coming around for view my channel. When I know I see the be for this side now. Yes, my new viewers, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like and share my videos. And don't forget to comment nicely. As you people are talking, as soon as they talk, I hope say you people don't have sisters and mothers and daughters. Because why in the world would somebody say that Prince Ademakinwa, our prince of the soil, look at, he even looks like his grandfather, Ooni of Ife's father. Do you understand? Because he's so cute. The king is so cute, but for now, the prince looks like his grandfather. He looks cute. Very fine boy. Very fine prince. Some people were even saying he looks like his mom. Of course, Olori Ashley is a very beautiful woman. We all can see that. Black beauty. Yes, she's very gorgeous. Notwithstanding, she's fine. She did okay. So now you people will now open your mouth, wah, and now say that the prince Ademakinwa say that he's not allegedly he's not Ooni of Ife's son. That is not Ooni of Ife's child. Okay, when Olori Ashley will drop videos of the king, of the prince, people have said a lot. At that time it was, why are you always praising your son? What has she not heard? But I'm certain that Olori Ashley has grown thick skin, because from everything this woman have heard from the day she accepted to marry the king, wow. They said Prince Ademakinwa is not the king's son, allegedly. And you all think that that it has not been confirmed. He has not gone through the rituals, the performance to confirm that he's the king's blood. People should be minding what you're saying over the key, should I say behind the keypads, or behind your phones, or behind your house, because it is getting too much, honestly. And you all know that Olori Ashley is very spiritual, right? She's not an ordinary person. Yes, she's a very important person in the palace. Whether the king, or in Ile-Ife precisely, let me say that. Because whether the king married her or not, she will still carry out her responsibilities. She's a princess. She came from a royal home. And she has a huge responsibility with her. The other day, they said she carried snake into the palace, and snake did this. The king went in and saw the snake. How can she carry snake and into the palace and her baby is there? The snake will not swallow the child. Okay, we all know that, she's a daughter of the water, which she doesn't hide, that she respects culture, she serves culture. But that doesn't make her, she's not that bad. You get? And the fact that she was in the palace when Queen Naomi left does not mean that, she's not the only person that the king got married to after Queen Naomi left. Like the things that people say, it baffles me a lot. I just sit down and be like, okay, what is this? As you all know that the king, with all these things you are saying, do you know that the king bought Olori Ashley a house in the UK? Yes, for the prince. Do you know what it means? Because the prince cannot be staying in a rented apartment. And of course, his father is a very wealthy king. Do you know that the king, Ooni of Ife, is very, very stinkingly rich, very wealthy? So with all these things that people are saying, his father has already bought him a house in the UK. And Olori Ashley is living large. There's nothing you can say. There's nothing people can do for Olori Ashley. Is the last person the king is going to relieve of her duties, because I've been seeing some gist that she has been relieved of her immunity, of her duties in the palace. She has been told not to go to certain places, not to visit the king without announcing that she's around. Okay, there are so many things they said the king relieved her of. First of all, she cannot visit the king without proper preparations. Do you understand? That the king is even scared. I heard allegedly that the king is even scared of her because she has some powers that the king cannot control, and that if anything she says, the king must do it because of the powers that she possesses. And I mean, the story was just not adding up. I know that Olori Ashley, she has a huge role to play in the palace. You all know she doesn't put on any clothes. Whatever she must wear must be white. And even in the UK, that's how she dresses. Yes. In fact, ever since she is married to the king fully as the Olori of the soil, and as a representative of the female, I've forgotten what they call it, deity, she doesn't have to wear any other clothes. What she wears is white, even in the UK. So if you follow her very well, you will know that she is sacred in that palace, and they must treat her as such, like all the other queens. Even if she's not the first wife, she already has a role. They give her respect. They respect her separately. Yes, that is how it is done, because she has a huge responsibility in that palace. And that is it. But I don't think that, she uses her powers for anything else apart from praying for the goodness and, of course, the well-being of the kingdom. Do you understand? So even when Queen Naomi was in the palace, she was there carrying out the duties, because Queen Naomi is a born-again Christian, so there are things that she cannot do and she does not know how to do. So Olori Ashley has been the one doing those behind the scene. So now she's now an Olori. It is her responsibility to carry them out fully, without being behind the scene, behind the background. So, there's nothing to be scared of about her. There's nothing to be scared of about her. Like, these are normal duties people carry out. Oh, if you're saying that, that means you don't even know what the king represents. Anyways, thank you so very much for always coming around for viewing my channel. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please do well to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like and share my videos, and don't forget to comment nice day. Have a nice day. Bye.